and then I can share the. Okay, so just we'll go with the 2-minute introductions, and as you can, I'll go first. My name is Jafar. I live in Leonia, New Jersey. Originally, I came from India, but I've lived here like 30 plus years. So this is home now. And my climbing experience, I mean, I'll go with I did go to do the Everest Base Camp trek back in 2019 with a gentleman named Rajan, and I'm sure Rishi probably knows him because I was introduced to Rishi through Rajan. Excellent guy, excellent guys, and I, of course, like everybody else, I've had a very positive experience in Nepal. And last year, I did my big climb. I climbed Mount Aconcagua, and I did that with the team led by Nirmal Purja. Everybody probably knows him, the 14 Peaks guy. So it was one of the hardest climbs that I did. Actually, yeah, I would say one of the hardest because other climbs that I did where I was pretty wiped out. But that's me. I'm really looking forward to this climb, and for me, I'm looking forward to the experience of meeting new people, making new friends, and the people that I met on the mountains are all my friends, and I'm sure, I'm going to build some lifelong friendships here too. That's it. And whoever wants to go next.
Okay, I'm Keith. I'm Keith from Albuquerque. My first 6,000 meter peak was in 2017, and since then I've been going higher and higher. And last fall was my first 8,000 meter peak, so this will be my second.
Excellent.
Congrats, man.
Crossed that threshold.
Okay, I can go third here, guys. So I'm Brandon Buchanan. I'm born and raised in Arizona, small town guy in the desert here. So the mountains have always seemed really exotic to me, and they've always captured my attention. So about 8 years ago, I started rock climbing, and from that, it kind of turned into some smaller mountaineering here and there. And then my buddy Craig Bennett, who's also on the trip, and we started about 4 years ago. We did a 5-day glacier course up in Washington on Mount Baker, where we did crevasse rescue, put crampons on for the first time. And since then, we've been ice climbing in the Rocky Mountains every year, multiple times. We've climbed Cotopaxi halfway up because it was erupting, so we had to come down. And then we did Cayambe and Chimborazo. We did a solo climb on Orizaba, Mexico. And we were in Nepal last year. Rishi was amazing. We had some health issues up there. Caught the old Kumbu cough, so we had to come down. But I mean, we're really excited to be on this trip, and we've been training really hard. So thank you, guys.
So my name is Agnieszka. If you prefer Aga, is also fine with me, which may be easier for you. I'm living in Warsaw, and right now I'm just about to finish my job today. For today, I'm still in the office. I'm working as a marketing director in an advertising company. This expedition will be my first 8,000, but it will be my 4th time in Nepal, in Kathmandu. I was in Nepal recently in 2022, climbing Almadablam. And last year fortunately I submitted Denali in Alaska and also Mount Kosciuszko in Australia. So if God and Goddess will be, will look for me with smiling eyes, and if the summit, if the mountain will allow, that will be my sixth peak in 7 summits. So let's see.
Oh, nice.
I was in Aconcagua also. I did Mont Blanc also. So Kilimanjaro in Africa also. Sorry?
Elbrus in
Not
Russia?
yet. Not
Okay.
yet. Not
Okay.
yet. It's still
So
before.
that'll be the
now
last 7th remaining.
now it's not so easy to go to Russia. I know there is some expedition to Russia still, but for me it's not so easy right now. So
yeah, the
still,
political landscape is
the war is.
I mean, I did it in 2018. I don't think we'll get a visa now from the US.
Yeah. So I'm very happy, and thank you, Jafar, for organizing this meeting. I think it was a great idea for us to see each other before we meet in the Rishi office or hotel, probably somewhere. And okay, so Piotr.
Yeah, I'm the last one probably. To introduce myself, I also live in Warsaw currently, but I come from Gdańsk. That's a seaside city in Poland, and I also did just part of 7 summits: Denali, Aconcagua, Kilimanjaro, Elbrus, and Mont Blanc. And I also did some climbs in other parts of the world, like Chimborazo, Damavand, Ararat. So I did some climbs, but I need to say that I haven't been over 7,000. So that's gonna be a new experience, and but I hope that I'm gonna make it. So that's it.
You're gonna make it, man.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, you'll make it.
Hello. Thank you, everyone. And a special thanks for Jafar to create this group and arrange a meeting. My name is Rishi Bandari. I am the owner of Satori Adventure. I am in tourism since 1998. I work as a trekking guide, mountain guide, climbing guide till 2008. And I started my own business. And then till now we are here. Almost every spring we arrange the Everest expedition, including other 8,000-meter mountains. Satori Adventures already operate almost all 8,000-meter expeditions and get safe and successfully climbed. This year we have only 9 people for Everest. This is very basic information by myself regarding my experience in mountaineering. I started to climbing in 2003 till 2008-9. My last expedition was 2009 in Everest from north. That was my last expeditions. And then once I start my own business, I did not get time to go to mountain, but still I'm always there. Always there.
Nice. Nice. I think so. Thanks. I mean, amazing experience. It's just amazing. Like, when I hear about Chimborazo, I mean, I tried attempting it twice and both times to turn back because of weather. So really envy you guys who've been on that's the closest point to the sun on Earth. So hopefully I'll have an opportunity sometime. But Rishi, I think for this call, I think all of us, I'm assuming here, all of us have made our travel arrangements to be in Nepal. I will be in Nepal on April 1st. I know Rajan had said April 3rd, but I'm going to be there maybe 2 days earlier. Just maybe I'll try to see if I can. I'm actually stopping over in Mumbai to meet friends and spend some time with them, and then come over there. So in terms of travel logistics and things like that, you want to just tell us when everybody has to be there, and if anyone has any questions on their travels?
Yes, it's very good that we already create the group and introduce to each other. I think it will make you more convenient to sharing the things, even for the preparation of the trips. Most of you guys are quite experienced, and we already had lots of conversation regarding the expeditions. So I often told you guys that in the mountaineering, there are 5 major factors which we need to be fully support for safe and successful climbing. Number 1 is your personal physical fitness. Number 2 is your personal climbing equipment. Number 3 is your personal climbing Sherpa guide. Number 4 is your expedition operators. And number 5 is weather. This 5 major factor need to be support for the climbing. This is the why my personal request is please arrange proper equipment, give them big priority, and only use the branded one, which is very important. Physically, all of you, as far as I know, most of you are quite fit. We have a very good team this year. And we do all our best and possibilities. Most of you, I already have sent the package details, what's included, what's not, and what you need to be prepared. Regarding, there are several of questions that I have received by you guys. Like Jeffrey is asking what connectivity tools are available for us during the 8 weeks. During these 8 weeks, like we're gonna spend almost 2 weeks on the trial, go and forth. At the base camp, we will have the basic kind of training. We have to go to camp 1, camp 2, acclimatize to toss the camp 3, acclimatize the Lobuche Peak, and so on, so on. Almost every day we will have something to do. Regarding the communications, like in base camp, there is a local SIM card also worked. So once you guys are here, we'll buy the local SIM, so that for any cases you can also use the local SIM for phone conversation. There are internet facilities provided by the Everest Net. You guys need to buy this net you're on. Satori Advisor did not focus to provide the internet facilities. We want that our customers are free of mind and they are just focusing on the climbing, not for the internet. And sometimes people are too busy getting lots of email informations from the social medias and so on, so on. So sometimes, not all, but some climber may not sleep overnight. That's why we avoid for the internet. However, just for the information sharing, some photos and so on, it's still good. So you guys need to pay for that to internet. We also have the satellite phone in case of emergency conditions in Camp 1, Camp 2, Camp 3, Summit, Base Camp, all along the way. We use radio communication set, radio set for. So during the trips, you guys also can play the cards and other kind of games in base camp. That is just the questions about the Zephyr. Aga asking me that she's vegetarian and she's worried about the vegetarian. Don't worry, we will have enough vegetarian food and I have already prepared for that. Regarding the net, he have the allergy with zucchini and squash. We will not have both vegetables at the base camp. And also he's asked that if you need to bring the bowls and spoon, we will provide you at base camp and camp 2. Just for camp 1, camp 3, camp 4, please carry your bowl and spoons. Regarding the Brandon, he's asking how heavy in pound will our package be above base camp and average. That depends on yourself, but normally when you are acclimatized between base camp to camp 1, camp 2, camp 3, we advise to have at least 12 to 15 kilos. While when we are going from summit, camp 4 to summit, we have to carry 1 oxygen you're on. Now you will have the water, at least 2 liters to 3 liters of water, some cookies, cameras, extra gloves, extra glasses. So it can be about 10 to 12 kilo. So we also advise you to carry your own personal equipment in between base camp to camp 4. Of course, those oxygen, food, tent, everything gonna be supplied by your climbing Sherpa guide. You guys need to just take care of your own personal gear. That mattress you're gonna carry along the way, and the sleeping bag, we advise you to have two. One is for base camp and one is for camp 2. So when you are in the EVOB, you can use that one, and when you are in base camp, you can use lower one, so that you don't need to carry up and down. And also Brandon asked me that we are climbing Lobute is for our first rotation. Yes, we are climbing Lobute first to acclimatize and avoid to cross Khumbu Glacier more. That's why we're gonna acclimatize, we're gonna train at Lobute, so that we can go directly from base camp to camp 1. And at least we're gonna reach 1 or 2 rotation in the mountain. The question is that will our duffel with base camp gear go directly to the base camp, be put in our tent? Yes, your duffel gonna be directly at the base camp, and there is your base camp tent. You have enough places for inside your tent for your personal equipment and sleeping overnight. And we will have a duffel that travel with us on the trek. Yes, you will also have that one too. So we can make 2 bags. One can go with us along the trek, and another can go directly to the base camp. The another question is that how many pounds of snacks food should we bring? Regarding the food in base camp and high camp, we're gonna provide ourselves. However, there might be certain items that you would like and we may not know. So if you guys prefer to have some food that you love in the high altitude, please take with you. We don't mind for that. Otherwise, this kind of snacks and things we also gonna buy in Kathmandu supermarket. Once you guys are here, and if you want to grab something in the last moment, we're gonna pick up it in the Kathmandu, and of course the company gonna pay for that. And all of you can connect with me, your family members, if they want to communicate, and I'm happy to provide all the information regarding the climbing. But you guys will have internet at the base camp, and only when you are in camp 1, camp 2, camp 3, you let them know that you are going for high camps. But I'm happy to connect all of your families if there is needed. And I will be almost 24-hour available in that 2-month time when you guys are a mountain. That are the major questions that I have received so far. And we will keep our communication continue. And if you guys have any question, you can ask. If any of you have to go for the work, or if you need to go for sleep, and if anyone have emergency, then that person may ask the question first.
Good to see you again, Rishi.
Yes, see you.
Still got the hat you gave me.
Including Nepali flag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, in terms of going back on the communication, is there any rules in bringing our own satellite phones, or in Nepal, or?
As per the government rules, it is we need to have the permission for the satellite, but none of the gonna issue on that. We will have our own satellite phone, but if you wish, you can bring. It's not an issue. And
was the equipment list shared with everybody? Because I don't know if I have not received any email with the again, like, Rajan introduced me to you, so it may be that if you can email it to me, that'll be.
I gonna share the equipment list.
I do have pretty much all of my own equipment, except for I may have to get the summit mitts, but that I don't have. But I have the summit suits and pretty much I believe everything. But I would like to just verify it in the 6-7 weeks that we have left.
Yeah, I just share the links of the equipment in our group.
Okay, I have a question. I don't have an emergency, but since everybody's shy, so I can use it my time. I would like to know if when we are coming to Kathmandu airport, is there going to be somebody from the company to pick us up, or should we go to a hotel by ourselves? How is it organized?
Yeah, once you arrived in Kathmandu, we will be with your placards out of the immigration office. You just go to the immigration, collect your visa. Please, everybody take 3-month multiple 3-month visa because our duration gonna be long. And once you come down, there is a baggage collection belt. Collect your baggage, and once you come outside, down to the lift, we are waiting for you with your placards. So we're gonna pick up you from the airport on the arrival.
On that front, is the visa available online? Because I do remember, like, if you get it on arrival, sometimes there's a line is like too long.
There is an online form. You can fill it and print and take with you, so that it's gonna reduce some time. Somehow it doesn't take that long in the immigration office. Yeah, some season time may take 1 hour around in the immigration, but we don't have online visa system. We have just online form system. You can submission your form at least a week around before you're arriving in Kathmandu, like a week before you can fill it, not more than that.
Okay.
Yeah. Last year we did the online form, and it might have taken us 15 minutes to get through the immigration and get our bags. It was really fast. So I would recommend doing the online form.
Okay.
Yes.
And also, I do have I purchased the annual membership with the Global Rescue. So I think they do cover peaks over 8,000. I have confirmed it beginning of this year when I renewed it. So just a recommendation to especially the folks in the I don't know if they operate outside of the US also, but they do provide rescue services, medical evacuations, and things like that. So things that may not be covered by our it would be helpful to have.
Yes, insurance gonna be mandatory. Safety is always first. Like there are 400 or 500 people who are going to climbing Everest, and maybe 5-10 people gonna be face that kind of trouble. So in case of emergency, please do the insurance that cover, including the helicopter evacuations. There are several insurance companies who are the member of American Alpine Club. I think the insurance is automatically covered. But be sure for the European and Polish, I think Europe assistance is the good one. Agnieszka already knows that. Brandon and Kenneth, those guys have already traveled, so they also know it. I think most of you know it. Just do the insurance and provide us the copy. We're gonna take care for it.
Hey team, I have to go back to work for a little while. So it was great meeting all of you, and I'll see you all in 6 weeks.
All right, we'll see you then.
Take care, Brandon. See you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right.
If you guys have any questions or anything, even you can drop me a direct message, and I'm happy to answer on it.
Yeah, thanks Rishi, and it was great meeting you guys. I'll see you in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Yeah. Rishi, can you stay back? I mean, I do want to just spend few minutes.
Sorry?
No, I was wondering if people are leaving. I do want to. I have a few more questions.
No, we are not leaving. We are listening.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought we were ending the call. Sorry.
Brandon had to go to work, so he said goodbye.
Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, Aga or Keith, you have any question? I know I've been doing a lot of talking, and that's me. You have to hold me back because I talk a lot. Sorry.
No, I don't really have any questions at this point.
So in terms of once we get there, in terms of itinerary, the summit push will be like for the when we I think by the time we trek to EBC, it'll be April 13th from what the itinerary that I remember seeing, and then we'll climb Labuche, come back, maybe that'll be plus 2 days, and then after that, the next 4 weeks, are we going to be just training, or when do we? If you can just go over that part of the itinerary and of the plan.
Okay, like let's say that you guys arrive in Kathmandu on 2nd or April. So 3rd, 4th, we're gonna check your equipment. We're gonna buy if there is something missing. We're gonna complete the permit and those formalities. After we fly to Lukla on 5th, it takes us 9 days to reach base camp. And then we climb Lobuche, 2-3 days. Of course, we're gonna train at base camp first. We will have 1 day worship. We will go Pumari high camps also for the acclimatizations. Then slowly it start your acclimatize. Like we go to camp 1, come back to base camp. Then we go camp 1, camp 2. We're gonna touch camp 3. We stay a little bit more in camp 2. Like when we go up, we're gonna stay 2 nights. When we come down, also 2 nights. That is why we're gonna climb Lobuche and Pumari high camps to avoid to cross the Khumbu ice fall many times. So we will cross when we go up and down maximum 3 times in total. And yeah, it will not happen immediately. Like we will need a few rest days and acclimatize day once we come back from camp 1, camp 2, or camp 3 to summit push. We need to check the weathers and so on. After we acclimatized, and if there is still, we have few time that people are still trying to open the route for summit. People are also coming for down to Namche or Tengboche or Diboche or Dingboche for rest few days before summit push. So all the day we are not going to sit anyway. 1-2 days gonna be resting and relaxing at base camp to recover and save the energy. However, we'll have some activities during the climbing schedule. So somehow you guys will be busy.
Okay. My next question is about the number of Sherpas, because Rajan had asked me, and if he had not asked me, I would not be have thought about it. He said that we have the option of taking an extra Sherpa with us, and since he asked, of course, this is the first time above 8,000 maximum I have done is 7,000 meters. So I'm kind of thinking about it. What is your recommendation? And if we have to, and by when should we make that determination that yes, we want to get an extra Sherpa as an added insurance?
Regarding the climbing Sherpa guide, normally we provide in the package. We're gonna include one is called to one climbing Sherpa guide that is for summit target. However, the Sherpa guide are always working as a team. Means that some of them are going to open the route, fix the tent, drop the equipment and oxygen. Few Sherpas are acclimatized the groups. They are staying with the group, so on. When we are going for summit push from camp 3 to camp 4, then you will have your own Sherpas along the way. And normally, like for Everest climbing, companies provide like 5 bottles, 6 bottles of oxygen, but we provide 8 bottles of oxygen minimum. Even you need 9 or 10, we can carry some spare bottle. It's not big issue. We're gonna provide enough one. At the same time, when you are going for summit push from camp 4, you need to carry 1 oxygen bottle yourself and 2 gonna be carried by your Sherpa additional. So total 3 bottles. But if you say that, okay, I might not able to carry anything and I may need 2 Sherpas, or let's say that during the acclimatize, all the customer doesn't have Sherpas with them. Like there is we are 8 people, there are 3 Sherpas or 2 Sherpas acclimatized with groups, and other Sherpas are working for others. And once we go summit, everybody have Sherpas. Like we are 9 people, then there is 9 Sherpas, one additional Sherpas, and 1 leader. So we will have 11 guides.
Okay.
But the summit push, and even during the climbing, Cam 1, Cam 2, Cam 3, you prefer to have your own Sherpas even that time, then you need to have 2 Sherpas. In that cases, even you are going for summit push, you will have 2. So if you like say that you want to have more guarantee of the climbing, or of course more comfortable, and you don't want to carry anything, or you say that maybe I may not able to carry anything, then it's better to have this 2 Sherpas, which is, of course, if you can afford it, it's very good idea to have 2.
And what would we again? Not that not that, and I like to carry my own burden. I mean, whatever I can. But I'm just curious if we have to. I mean, this is just more in case of emergency, and if it's something more as a insurance, and you can say as out of abundance of precaution. If you have to take one extra, how much would be the cost?
It's $8,000, including all his insurance, his accommodation, transportation, equipment allowance, total for himself, all included.
Yeah.
But you can also drop me a message, and I can also respond you, or if you need anything, you would have separate conversation as well.
Okay. Okay. I think and also in terms of, I think the food, I mean, I don't eat pork, so if there is that's the only restriction that I will have. And
there is no pork at West Camp. We will have more goat meat, chicken meat, beef. Beef means buffalo, but no pork.
But is it really buffalo, not cow?
In Nepal,
it's going to be nat.
In Nepal, we have a cow. I mean, cow
I'm also a vegetarian, as I mentioned previously, right? So just like Agnieszka.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I need to say goodbye to you also, because my dog needs to be taken to the vet. So I'm very sorry, but thank you very much, Jafar. One more for the you are organizer for this meeting. So thank you so much. And Kate, Piotr, Rishi, take care of you, and I hope we see each other at the latest on April 2nd on the airport, at the airport somewhere.
Yes.
What is the remind me please, Rishi, what is the name of the coolest bar in Tamil part? Tom and Jerry, right? Tom and Jerry bar?
There is one bar, it's called Tom and Jerry, yes.
Yeah. So I hope we meet each other in Tom and Jerry soon.
We can go somewhere. Good.
Take care, guys. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. All right. Thank you, Rishi. I think I'll probably I'll share the recording of this, and also we can possibly have another call in a few weeks, see how the preparation is, and any other questions that may come up.
Yeah, maybe next time we will participate, all of us. We can find out the timing that's sweet for everyone. Of course, I'm available anytime. Only the European and American people need to match the timing. For me, it's okay. I can even wake up at the night. So
we'll try to do it. I think this time is convenient for all because it's early morning in Arizona, I think, and then 2 hours behind. I'm 2 hours ahead, and then Europe is around 4 p.m. and you're like, I guess right after dinner time for you.
Yeah, please, if there is something you need personally that I need to prepare for your trip, please let us to know in the advance. So it is very easy for me. Like, as I already noted that Zephyr doesn't eat pork, Aga and Peter, they are vegetarian.
It has
So if
zucchini allergy.
yeah, the zucchini and squids, we don't have it. So Kenneth doesn't need to worry about it. We will not have both.
Oh, one last question. Is there any way, because I've already climbed Labuche East, can we do the west, or it's something? Here's my
like it's good questions, but we will acclimatize in Lobuche. While there are good ice and rocky part both for training. It's easy to climb, and also we need to see your fitness. We want to build your confidence. So you have to carry all the things what you need for Lobuche from Everest base camp yourself, and return back to base camp you're on. All the sleeping bag, jackets, all the equipment you need to carry your own personal bag. And if we say another peak in Island Peak or others is too far. At the same time, we need to climb again and again. Like when you come in and out from your door inside the house, you may need to walk same stairs 5,000 times, right? But we still have to walk.
Yes.
That is the door of Everest. So, and we want to acclimatize all together.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rishi. Thanks, everyone. And nice meeting you guys. And
my pleasure. Still, if there are any questions by Peter or any questions by Kenneth, please go ahead.
No, I have a question. Actually, it's a request.
Please.
The question is with regards to additional costs that we should be aware of and be prepared for. I know there is a bonus for a guide in the event of successful climb. Is there anything else that we should be aware of? Just like additional costs over the climbing or trekking?
Yeah, I think I have mentioned in cost include and exclude part. There is two things is not include. One is summit bonus, and another is tips for the base camp and camp 2 staff. Those two things are not included. And your personal expenses means, like, let's say in Kathmandu, we're gonna provide you better.
That's obvious. If I buy myself a beer, I need to pay for it, right? but I mean,
even during the trekking, when you are drinking like beer, Coke, Fanta, water, internet, shower, this kind of things, you need to have your own personal expenses. And after we acclimatize the mountain, if you wish to descend down to, let's say, Dingboche or somewhere for acclimatized, you guys have to bear the expenses you are on.
Okay, what about the tips? What is the usual average cost that we should be prepared for? I mean, total.
3, 4, 6, 10, 8. It's roughly about, it's very, very easy questions, but hard to answer. If I tell you too much, maybe you said that why is he saying too much?
No, I'm not that kind of guy.
My experience,
I just want to be prepared,
Piotr, I mean, if it will help, but then, for my experience, we typically add about 10% in here, but then it's really at your discretion. That's the guide that we typically go by. So.
Okay.
No, that is, I think, too expensive. If the expedition cost is 40,000 and 10% is like goes $4,000. It's not like that. In trekking is 10%, but it's mountaineering roughly like one person collects $300-400 each, and they hand over to the staff. They're gonna distribute. There are 5-6 boys in base camp, another 2 boys in camp 2, and 1 leader. So they're gonna distribute to each other.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's all from me for now.
Yeah, and of the internet. Yeah, please keep add another $300 for internet.
Okay. So how, I mean, is it fast enough for us to, because I don't plan to work, but again, some emergencies may happen, may have to, like, I just want to be prepared. If should that happen, then we may have to go on the internet. It should be reasonably fast enough. So is that the case, or
Sorry?
is the
I'm sorry,
internet, how is it, like reasonably fast internet? We'll be able to download some documents if we have to, and etc.
Normally, you can upload some photos in social media.
Okay.
You can chat with the people. You can have some chatting, but
Okay.
not speed like here in Kathmandu or what you have now.
Okay. All right. Okay, if you can download documents, pictures, I'm sure documents will work too. So thank you. You've answered the question.
That works.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. What about Kenneth? Do you still have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, please have a look at the personal equipment and just focus on that. That is my personal request. Other than that, if there is something, we can still drop a message to the group and I can answer on it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Jeffer, by the way, what from where did you get this banner? Recording Feb 181.
I climbed, no, but it's not a banner, it's a picture background.
Yeah.
And I went to EBC in 2019 with Rajan. So
Okay.
me and my friends, we have about 20, 30 friends, and we all go, nobody has done this thing, I'm in Everest yet, but we have been trekking in Nepal, and recently in this year, I was not able to go in 2023, but they did the whole Annapurna trek, about 20, 30 people with Rajan. So that's when I had inquired with Rajan about, like, I'm thinking of doing Everest, and he suggested that, he can, and here we are. So that's a picture that I took in Gorakshep from 2019.
Okay, I have also dropped some name of the insurance company that.
Well, I do have from Global Rescue. I mean, they are. I mean, I have, and they cover high altitude rescue as well. So I've already confirmed that. But I can share that with the folks in the US.
Okay, sounds good. Otherwise, this GeoBlue, they have also good coverage. So if you don't have it, you can still go on it.
Okay.
So.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, have a good day and have a good night.
Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.